Hey guys, welcome back to my Curly Hair Club. Today I'm starting a series called Back to Basics where I show you simple things that can up your look, tips for your hair, and things that don't take a lot of products and that are not that time consuming. This hairstyle is so simple. You just need to slap rollers on your head and sleep with it overnight and boom, this is what you get. I am going to show you guys how I did it, but I swear it's this simple. And there's so many hairstyles that you can do with this hairstyle, so I hope that you will find it helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe because more is coming soon, and I hope you like this video. Hi queens. So before we start, I just want to give a mini hair check. So I did my hair routine, which is I put water, leave-in, and then I put the sacred serum on my head and I massage it a little bit. As you can see now, my hair is moisturized, but it doesn't look how I want it to look. I'm ready now and we can start putting the rollers on my head. It's so simple. After you do your hair care routine, you just need rollers. Just rollers in your hands. That's it. I usually do the rollers as soon as I'm done my hair care routine. By the time I'm starting to put the rollers in, my hair is already damp but on the way to being dry, so it's not really damp where like water is leaking and it's going on my shirt. It's like you can just feel that it's moisturized and wet, and that's how I like to do it. The more water you add, the more moisturizer you add, the longer it'll take to dry, but the more definition you'll get. So it honestly depends. The way I do it, it's the perfect combination of definition and my hair still managed to look shiny and it looks great. So that's what we're gonna do. What I'm looking for when I'm doing this is to have perfect parts. My hair has to be the same length when I'm doing the rollers, and I don't really count how many I have. I just want it to lay flat like this, and I need to be able to curl the hair the whole way. That's what I'm really looking for. As you guys can see, I have layers, and I also have layers here, but they're not as clear as this other side because I think this side is shorter. But as you can see, I have layers. So in the front, I'm gonna work with even smaller pieces. I usually do these overnight. I only do it overnight. You can use heat if you want to. Sleeping with it overnight is going to give you the same effect, leave your hair even more moisturized, and your hair is going to be bouncy, curly. It's going to look good. So that's why I recommend just doing it overnight without using any heat. Also, if you're worried about not being able to sleep comfortably, don't worry. I never had a problem, honestly, with sleeping comfortably. So you're still going to be able to sleep good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to part my hair, and I'm going to section it based on length. So as you can see, the front of my hair has kind of similar lengths, and I am going to tie this up, and I'm going to continue matching the lengths of every single hair strand, just so rolling my hair and parting my hair and choosing sections are going to be way easier than just like winging it and doing it like this. Now that I'm done, I can finally start putting the rollers on my head. It's really simple, and I'm just going to repeat the same process. That's why I call it basic, because even though it might take you, what, like 10 minutes or 30 minutes or even like an hour to roll your whole head, it's the same process. You just do like the same thing over and over again, and it's not a really tedious task where like you're like sweating and it's like a lot. So simple. You're just rolling your hair over and over again. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just looking. This is longer, so I'm just gonna tie it over here. And this is why parts are good, because now you know this is long, this is going on the longer hair part. So this is the section that I'm gonna do. This too, it's pretty long. So now I have my first section. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up like this. I'm going to put the rod in this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep like a little bit at the end so I can roll it. And you really want it to be flat like this. And now as you can see, I'm like turning it. And when you're done turning the end, now you're going to roll the ends. Now when you're done turning it, you're going to roll the ends onto the rest of the strand of your hair. And you want it to be tight, but not too tight that it's hurting your head or you're feeling a lot of tension. Just enough that your hair is set in place. And when you're moving your head, you don't want this to move with you. That's how you know it's good. Right now, I don't feel any tension. I'm fine. I don't have a headache. It's good. I'm good to go. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I just analyze and look at the section. This is a pretty good section. I am going to try to roll it. If it doesn't roll, I am going to just redo it because sometimes it just doesn't fit on the rod. It looks like it's going to fit on the rod. So we're going to try. We're going to line it up. Make sure that I have a couple inches of hair in the bottom. I'm going to lay it flat and roll it until I'm done. Now I'm going to roll my ends with it. And I'm going to roll it up, 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 roll it up. And I'm going to make sure that it's tight enough, but not too much that I have tension. And now you can shake it up. And as you can see, it does not move at all. Now we can go with the second section. Here is where I have the most layers, the most layered part of my hair. So it's gonna be a little tricky, but I pull my hair as much as possible. My hair stops being like even at this part, so this is where I'm gonna start rolling. I do that because if not, I would have to only just roll this up separately, and obviously I don't think that would be really ideal for me. So again, I'm gonna lay it flat. When I'm done, I'm gonna roll my ends into the rest of the hair strands. And I'm gonna roll it enough that it's tight, but not tense. And I'm gonna do the hair shake test, and we're good. Gonna do it one last time in the front for you guys. Just making sure that these are good parts. Make sure it's even. Lay it flat. Now roll the ends till the now roll the ends on the rest. Now roll the ends on the rest of the strand. Make sure it's not too tight, and you're good to go. on. I don't know how many rods I put on my head, but this is basically how my hair looks like. Now I'm gonna put my bonnet on, and now all we have to do is go to bed, have a good night's sleep, and see how it's gonna turn out tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next morning. I took my hair out of my bonnet, and now let's unravel my hair. When I'm unraveling my hair, I don't use anything. I know a lot of people like to use oils. I only use oil or some type of like lubricant, I guess, if it's just giving me like a hard time and I feel like my hair breaking off. But usually that never happens, so I just usually straight out go with it. I don't recommend using water if you want to unravel your hair if you don't have oils, just because the water is kind of going to undo the curls. So avoid using water or any like really high water based product. Lean more into like oils. Okay, so this kind of loosened up, but hopefully it still looks good. And I just unravel it like this, and as you can see, it gives you a nice bouncy curl. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be good. And now we just continue. Okay. Okay, so now my hair looks like this. As you can see, my curls ended up being really bouncy and my hair's even way shorter. What I'm gonna do now is just brush my hands, and I don't put anything on my hands honestly, and I run my fingers through my head until I get my desired look. Usually I don't do middle parts. The other time what I did is I literally curled this whole front piece by itself like this. So I'm going to like kind of put my hair on the side. I personally feel it looks better. Okay. And now when your hair is curled to your desire, now you can just leave it like this, style it. Now you can do so many hairstyles. You can even leave your hair like this, and then you just get a really good hairstyle for the whole day. And like I said, this is simple. You don't need much. The only thing that I used was rollers and time, and as you can see, it looks really good. This is such a good hairstyle. I'm really excited to be able to do this with like even longer hair, because I feel like this is a style for any hair length, but I would love to see it when my hair gets longer, definitely. I ended up using 20 rollers on my head, so I think that's like 2 packs plus 1 roller. You don't even have to use that many rollers. I decided to just add rollers as I go. I didn't really count how much I did. I just decided to add as much rollers that I needed as I went. I didn't really like calculate or just see how much I got when I was doing it. But honestly, I feel like this is a really good hairstyle if you want to like practice. I think that this is a really good hairstyle to just try if you're like a newbie and you really want to learn how to up your style, because you can do a lot of stuff with this. Stay tuned because I will soon be posting hairstyles that you can do with this type of curl. I like to do updos. That's my go-to, honestly, when I have this hairstyle. But there's also ways that you can make it look cute when it's down like this. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have questions, comment. I love when you guys comment. I reply to every single comment. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.